Hello everybody, my name is Cool Blue, and I'm bringing you guys yet another CasNet Network presents the CasNet Interviews, and this series has been on a little bit of a break, but don't worry guys, we're back, and we are bringing you guys yet another, of course, interview. This one featuring the one, the only Mailman Dota. And Mailman, would you like to say hello to all the beautiful people out there, please?
Hello. Sorry that I had some troubles with the microphone. I think I should be okay now. Is it too loud?
No, it's fine. It's fine. As far as I can tell, it's fine. My mic might be too loud. Let me actually back my mic up a little bit. But everything should be okay for us. Everything should be good. We're live streaming this, so you guys, if you're watching this live, thank you for checking it out. And let's go ahead and get started with the interview. So, Mailman, could you please introduce yourself and just let us know a little bit about your real life, like, you know, what your major is if you're still in school, what area you're working, if you're in your career already, just a few general things.
Oh, okay. I am Bulgarian to start this off. It's a small country. It's a bit miserable, but it's fun if you can make it. I am going to high school. I'm actually really young, and for now I have a lot. I'm really focusing down on German, and I regret every single second of it.
Oh, why is that?
But I will finish it because I am stubborn. Why is that? Because German is way too difficult for me. I'm not that good at learning languages.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, we do know somebody, Hafla. I think you know him too. But Hafla, he speaks German. He actually does casting in German. So you could talk to him if you want some German practice, possibly.
Yeah, I'd love that. I have some people when I'm playing other games on TeamSpeak, and we're doing semi-German, semi-English with them, because they're German, and I don't know a lot of their language, so I can practice with people. It's going to be awesome if I manage to talk about Dota in German.
Now, as far as like what you plan on majoring, because like you said, you're still in high school, but what do you plan on going into when you go to college, if you go to college?
University is definitely what I'm going to go. I ain't going to go to college. It's either going to be game design or graphic design. I'm not really sure what I am into the most. But I still got time.
Okay. Alright, so just as long as you got a general idea, because I know when I first got to university, sorry if I used the correct word, first got to university, I was like, civil engineering, and then I had to change. But anyway, enough about me. Moving on, because I want to ask you this question really fast, because we have one of the first animated GIFs for pictures, so why Jake the dog?
Well, I sort of grew up with this, with Jake, with Finn, with Adventure Time. And I still like it. I have like the first season downloaded on my computer. I've watched through half of it for now. It is a great show. It has some dirty jokes here and there when you're older. When you're young, you don't understand it, but when you get older, you see. I remember there was this one SpongeBob moment where SpongeBob was making soap with Gary, and then he was like, "Hey Gary, look, the first soap. Don't drop it."
I remember that one too. It's like, SpongeBob, you can't make that joke. But then again, there's SpongeBob and it's Adventure Time. They can do whatever they want because their writers have their own prerogatives. There's probably a lot more dirty jokes than we actually think about. But so let's move on to the next question though, because I want to know how did you get the name Mailman? Because that's a very, I wouldn't say necessarily unique, but it's a very interesting name for somebody online. So what made you go for the nickname of Mailman?
Well, so it was related to my childhood, because every summer I'd go to my grandparents. They are across the country. I'd go to them for like 2 or 3 months. I'll stay there, and they would every day give me a lot of stuff to do. Like, you gotta get this to that guy, to this family. Can you please go buy this? Can you deliver this? I really felt like a mailman. It was great because I didn't get that much money. I got more sweets. So that is why I was fat as a child. Even though I was running and doing a lot of cycling. I was still pretty chubby.
And that name basically translated into you to going online? Like when it came to choosing your nickname that's going to stick with you forever, you said, Mailman, why not?
Yeah, definitely. It was just awesome. And I can do, I'll go post one of your jokes. So,
Hey, don't do that, I'll go post on you. He says
yeah,
in
exactly.
Dota. He says in Dota. Now, before we get into Dota, I actually want to ask you the question of how did you get into video games? Because everybody has their own story. My story is a little bit convoluted, but what is your story on how you got into video games?
Let me think. So, it was thanks to my mum actually, which is now absolutely against me staying on on my computer way too long, which is actually staying all day. The first game I remember playing was Duck Hunt. After which I translated to Super Mario. Still on a computer. I was like, I was in kindergarten, like really early kindergarten, and I started playing Duck Hunt. I started playing Mario, and it was fun, colorful games, nice music. I was into Pokemon for some time. I didn't just sort of quit it afterwards, and after that I transitioned to heavy games. I was at the age of about 5, able to browse the internet, look for websites with games. I was okay with that. So I discovered some great Flash games, played those, and afterwards I started slowly getting to the sites. Like I was seeing Warcraft everywhere, and I was seeing Starcraft. I was seeing oh, not League of Legends. No, not that one.
Come on.
It was something else. Yeah, it was something else.
No,
definitely not. Some other some Chinese MMORPG games that nobody actually knew about. So I was like, these are interesting, but Mom, why can't I play them? And she explained to me, there's a game they have to download. So I transitioned into downloadable games. First I started off with free games. Then I sort of understood how piracy works. So I
learned piracy at an early age.
About 7.
Alright, we keep going. But see, though, like technically you have an excuse, like you didn't really know it was illegal, but you probably did. But anyway, keep going.
Yeah. So then I sort of started. I saw Counter-Strike, and I was like, this game looks awesome and it looks simple. And I was like, wait a second, I suck at this game. And I left it for 3 years. I haven't touched it. I grew up then. I started playing it again. So 7, 8, 9, 10. About 10 years I started playing again. And afterwards I grew a bit older again, and I started playing StarCraft. And I was good at it. But now I'll probably suck at everything you give me. I know. I remember there was this time where StarCraft was free for like a month. I don't know what was it, but I just immediately said, I want that. It looks awesome. It's gonna improve my micro skills. I played like 2-3 years of it. It was awesome. But then I sort of discovered something, which is probably the thing that got me here now. I discovered Dota 1. So I've played Dota 1 for...
Wait, hold on. Question for clarification. When you say you play StarCraft, you're talking about Brute War in the original, correct?
Brood War?
Yeah,
Yeah, Brood War.
Okay. So you went from Brute War to StarCraft 2, or did you just do Brute War and then you went to Dota 1?
StarCraft 2 was always paid. And it was just too risky to download such a thing. Pirate. As a pirate.
Good point. Blizzard will bring the storm on you, and you'll be frozen in jail.
Yeah. They're gonna give me the banhammer.
Oh, the banhammer. All right. So continue your story, because last thing you said you got into Dota 1.
Yeah. So first time I was still a bit young, still a bit new. Well, not new to the gaming environment, but that was my first MOBA game. And it was amazing. I loved Shadow Fiend. And I probably hated the most, what was it? Storm Spirit. Yeah, I didn't like Storm Spirit at all.
Too much mobility?
Oh, I loved mobility, but that hero was just no for me, a big no-no. I just didn't like his skill set at all. Now I reckon that they changed it that much there too. I can't even remember what the skill set is now. I just remember I hated it.
Alright, oh wait, and also to pause, just for the record, because I keep almost always forget saying this, but how did you get into Dota? Continue on what you're saying, because you're talking about how you got into Dota.
Yeah, and after which I saw this. I was playing some other games, Well, I would say okay, Dota 1. I've played a lot. I can't get professional with it. Like
Mm-hmm.
I didn't understand anything about casting. I didn't even know that was such a thing.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that was a legit thing, and I sort of gave up on it.
Mm-hmm.
Played some more Counter Strike. Played some more other games. GTA. And some other small indie games.
Mm-hmm.
Just had a
FTL?
great time.
FTL? FTL?
No, no,
Oh,
no FTL. Sorry.
oh, makes you sad. All right, keep going.
And so one day I saw Dota 2 better.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, wait a second. Dota. I know that thing. I remember that name.
Mm-hmm.
And I got in, I watched the trailer, jaw drop, of course. And then I saw some meme pictures like, wait. Is that Tidehunter? Oh yeah, it's Tidehunter! Look at him! He's not pixelated and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And they, like, I was so hyped about it. And correct me if I'm wrong here. Wasn't there a time where to play the better you had to pay for it?
Hold on. I'm jumping a few frames. You guys repeat that.
Oof, out there. Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't there a time where where the Dota Battle was actually paid?
No, that there was a time where you could buy into it, but it was never like a full like you didn't have to. Oh man, I think I'm losing more frames. All right, you still there? You still there? Of the live stream itself, but my computer will be fine. It can handle it.
Yeah, okay. So you were saying something about buying into Dota, because I remember that you can only get an invite at the really early stage.
Mhm. Yeah, at the early stages, you could buy into it. To where like you could pay like I think it was like $35 or something like that, and it gave you some skins. It gave you some keys. It gave you like a treasure chest. It gave you like some fancy stuff and all these little cool things that you could unlock in the game just by playing it. But you didn't have to do that. You could do that. It gave you one key to automatically get into the beta, and also it gave you all that fancy stuff to justify the $35, which I still think is BS. And then it had the beta keys, which you could just get from friends if you had friends.
Yeah. I remember now. So the thing is, I waited out a bit because in time the price started dropping. I mean, they didn't start dropping, but they just offered different sets.
Yeah.
And until a point that there was a set where you can buy it and get into Dota.
Mm-hmm.
It was about $7
Mm-hmm.
or euro. It's actually euro because the currency I'm using is euro. And it was €7. I bought it and I launched the game. And I remember I rehearsed everything from Dota 2.
Mm-hmm.
And from Dota 1, not Dota 2. And I entered Dota 2 for the first time. And it looked awesome. It's just, the music was overwhelming. And it had a little watch tab where I could watch players. And I had armory or backpack,
Mm-hmm.
I used to call it. It was a beautiful game. Backpack. And so on. You saw another story there. I started playing, I started developing. First hero was Night Stalker. I'm like, what does his Q do? Oh, it kills people. And what does it E do? Nighttime. Oh, it kills more people. I like this hero.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good hero.
Yeah, good hero, great hero, and it's also fun to me, like his whole night and day aspects. But that's another topic. That's another long 3-hour talk.
Yeah. So yeah, I sort of played some more. I got to know some people. No one famous, no one fancy, just random.
All right, so we were talking about something.
Yeah, I remember. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
So as I said, I got into this guild after I played a bit, where newer players get taught by more experienced players. I found it really just an amazing Invoker player there. I got friends. Now I am a moderator or admin at that guild, and I got better. I was actually good enough so I can start teaching people basic mechanics and supports, because I used to play support early. Arabic was my favorite, still one of my favorites, and I got into that. I met up with one of the first actual admin and then did people decided to start doing guild tournaments, and that was something great. First two tournaments we played, we got to semi-finals, then we dropped off both the times, and afterwards we said, okay, this ain't gonna work. You different time zone, you different time zone, you different time zone. Let's just go and do something else. So, two people formed a different team. One just sort of fallen out of Dota, and me and another guy, we started casting. So we casted and casted and casted. I didn't have a microphone, so the static that was coming out from my laptop was disgusting. And I knew, someone told me about it. I bought a microphone, and I started casting. And I met you over Google Plus, and story just goes on until we are here doing the interview.
That's a nice little story on how you got into casting and stuff. But I'm actually gonna ask you that for like, okay, you answered it. That's good. So that was a pretty intense story, cause like you said, you did some competitions, like you competed on the team, and then you broke your team up a little bit, and you broke into like different little sections where you said some of your friends formed another team, and then you guys started cast.
Yeah.
So what was it that made you want to cast? Like why casting?
I was looking for a team. I found one or two. Just the surgery wasn't good with me or them, and I sort of got depressed. So this friend just said, "Hey man, I want to do some casting." Like, what is casting? Like, you stay there, you shout for the microphone, and you shout what's happening in Dota. Like, and I was like, hey man, that sounds like a really smart idea. He was like, yeah, of course, come cast with me. So of course, first like 15 casts were disgusting. Absolutely nothing to do with Dota. Well, it had, but I sound like a really stupid person. And I got in, and then I started to understand how it works. And when I just sort of started understanding how it works, then I met you.
Okay.
And you got me into CasNet and all the good stuff.
And then all the TI4 qualifiers, which we're still working on, but don't worry guys, Cool Blue's been lazy. But let's not talk about that. Okay, so what is your favorite thing about Dota?
Oh, it's definitely the surgery that you can do. Just not only the small combos, not only what as your team, what individually we can do, what as a single role we can do, what with single hero you can do, and how you can interact with the environment, how you can interact with the other creeps, lane creeps, jungle creeps. Everything was so well planned out. So you gotta learn those small mechanics if you want to be really good. Like, I had a really rough time learning to do pull throughs. And I started like understanding them. Then I started pulling stacking with illusions while doing pull throughs.
Nice.
I got better. Probably the biggest concern that I ever had was definitely learning how to last it. That's it.
Oh my
Because
gosh. That's
the small
okay,
mechanic.
that's it.
Yeah, because the small mechanic of just knowing when to hit, how much damage will every creep do, how much damage can the creep take from you, how much damage does the enemy hero have, depending on what your attack animation is, and it's just all those little mechanics matter so much for Dota. But people just sort of, they learn them by instinct. They don't really start thinking about them. But the more you think about it, the more you understand how Valve just are outdoing themselves with Dota 2. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
They really are. I mean, Half-Life 3, they're gonna do something great about it. Don't even worry.
Half-Life 3 will come out. Half-Life 3 will come out when Techies comes out.
After International, 75 days.
75 days. Okay. 75 days relative to when we recorded this interview, of course. Okay. So the quick response section is the next part that's coming up. Do you know how this section works?
Nope.
Yes! Finally, somebody doesn't understand. Yeah! Okay, the quick response section is a very, very complicated section, complex section. It's very, very, very complicated, so you have to listen very carefully, okay? Okay, I say a topic, and you answer quickly.
Oh, well, that was complicated.
I know, right? It's like, if I wasn't in, like, whatever year of school I am in now, then I wouldn't have understood it. I graduated, so it doesn't matter. Anyway.
Mind blown.
Yep, see, mind equals blow. See, guys, people need to know that quick response section can be a very complex thing.
It is. I feel it. I feel it.
Alright, so, are you ready to start?
Yep, let's go.
Alright, favorite hero.
Mirana.
Favorite courier.
Snow.
Favorite team.
Difficult. I'll say DK.
Favorite caster.
Capitalist.
Favorite event.
TI.
Favorite Zerg unit.
Zerg unit. Did you say Zerg unit?
I did.
Ha. Overlords.
Favorite place. Oh, no, you didn't play WoW. Never mind. Wait, did you play? You didn't play WoW.
No.
You didn't say WoW. Okay, I was thinking WoW. My bad. All right. Favorite Protoss unit.
I don't play pros. I haven't played pros at all. I played it once. I didn't like it.
Okay. Favorite color.
Yellow or green.
Favorite number.
8.
Favorite season.
Summer.
Favorite song.
Underdog by Kasabian.
Favorite book.
At least for now. King Rat, I think it is pronounced in English.
And last but not least, for the quick response section, favorite place that you want people to contact you if they want to find out more about you.
Steam, definitely. If you want to know about me, Steam is the way to go.
Okay.
Just add me, I'll accept you.
He accepts all, guys. His Steam information. Do you want me to post that in the?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, cool. I'll put his Steam information in the description bar, in the description down below if you guys want to check it out. But that's basically it. And Mailman, since we're talking about ways for people to find you, if they want to find you, what are the places that they can find you at?
You can find me at, let's start with the most important one, YouTube. Mailman Dota. I'm doing early casting on that. Go out, check it out. TI mostly, I got a random podcast. I'm thinking about creating another series, which I'm going to keep a secret.
Okay.
And unless I release it, until I release it, or if I release it. Then you can follow me on Twitter at Mailman Dota. Twitch, I stream really rarely. I should probably get a graphic on myself, but Mailman GTA. They took Dota from me.
They took Dota. They took my Dota. Okay.
I'm
So-
just kids.
Question I'll ask you is, how long have you been casting?
Since the tournament cast has been about a year.
So you've been casting for a year?
Yeah, but really, yeah, it hasn't been a casted year of casting. It's been like month, 2 games, a month, 2 games, and so on of that. I recently got into constantly casting a lot of stuff, and it feels great.
Yeah, it's always a good feeling. The
I
follow-up
get
question.
a lot of honey.
The follow-up question I asked you to that is, like, how has the casting scene changed relative to when you first started casting? Because, like you said before, you didn't really think it was a thing, like, way back then. But then you eventually got to a point where your friend said, yeah, let's do it. So, like from that point to where you didn't think it was a thing to the point you're at now, how has the casting scene changed relative to your perspective?
Well, everyone who's more famous than me, and they are more famous than me for a reason. They have this really strange cast style, and they just sort of talk, but I don't really find them getting into the deeps. And so the small things that actually make a difference, not the big plays. Because, okay, you get big plays, but how are you going to explain that big play? You got to say, he was in a position, he had a great positioning, and it's just a bit more strange for me. I'm not saying that I'm a really detailed person when I'm casting. It is just that it felt a lot strange back then. Now it still feels strange, but it's a bit less. Maybe in time it will be absolutely normal for me. And just, it's all about adapting when you cast.
Do you think that's more so a result of, I guess you can say, the casting scene maturing a little bit to where people are spending less time making jokes and spending a little bit more time being a little bit more analytical with their casting?
I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but it is that people have grown up.
Yeah,
professional casters.
just slightly.
But is it good?
I think it's good overall for professionalism, but this is not my interview, so.
Well, yeah, professionalism is always the way to go.
Yes, because the more professional you are, the more money you'll make. Said nobody ever. Different people like
Except
different
the
styles.
admins.
Except the except the admins. Oh my gosh, let's talk about those. Let's not. Okay.
Now I can talk about everything, pretty much.
So what do you like about casting?
It's just one of the fun is just watching a game you have never seen before. You can really develop just quick talking or quickly understanding what's happening in front of you, and then even quicker just sending out that information in an organized way so people can understand you and are actually interested. That's a really good skill in life.
Yeah.
So casters have that an advantage. What else I like about casting? The second most fun part is definitely when you have finished editing and all that good stuff to your video and you're ready to publish it. And when you see like your video getting famous, like people like your video, people like do some constructive criticism, and you take note from it, and then you understand that it's even better in the next video, and just the development, and just it's just awesome.
Okay, so just that whole watching, or sorry, creating something and then watching people enjoy it.
Yeah, it's just fun.
Okay.
Fun all over.
And of course, because Hort is still here, I want to read this comment. He says, yes, let's talk about the admins. TI4 China Paul's remake. I don't know exactly what happened to that one, but I think I saw part of what happened, and it was silly.
China Paul's remake. Oh.
There was like a 40-minute pause or something like that, and then like the game got remade anyway. I was like, okay. Why don't we just wait for like 40 minutes?
I have not seen that game short, I'm sorry. But I can talk, if you want to talk about admins, let's go EU qualifiers.
Nope. Let's keep on going. We don't want to stop putting too many toes in this one. So next question I ask is, what do you not like about casting?
People interrupting me when I'm in mid-team fight.
What?
Like, oh, look at this. No, shut up. I know what I'm doing.
But interruption is all casting is. You're just interrupting the game.
Well, yeah, you're supposed to go with the game. You shouldn't be interrupting it. If you want to interrupt it, you go on recall. You go on a replay and just hit the pause every time you want to talk about something. And get like a 2-hour video on a 30-minute game.
Mm-hmm. And I've actually seen a few commentaries like that, and those commentaries are not good. Not necessarily because the person's bad, but because like, oh, something's happening, and then he pauses. And it's like, oh, okay, so see here, his skin color's green. It's like, are you kidding? Did you pause for that? Did you really just pause for that? But anyway, but that does beg another question though, like co-casting. Do you like co-casting or do you prefer to solo cast?
It is always fun to be with a co-caster or even co-casting yourself, because two brains are smarter than one. Always, and you can talk about a lot of stuff because when you have a co-caster with you, you have two opinions that might be different and they're gonna clash together. You'll have this great discussion at those times when you don't have anything to say about the game. And you can more easily keep track because I tend to get distracted when I'm focusing on something really specific, and I miss a kill or a gank. And when I have a co-caster with me, or when I'm co-casting with someone, co-casting is just helping out each other, and it's great. It develops teamwork, and it's like a little dance. Like you told me. It's just awesome. Co-casting is the way to go.
Now, would you consider yourself more of the technical caster, which I'm pretty sure that will be your answer, or do you think you're more of the play-by-play, which honestly I think everybody should be both, but...
Can you define the play-by-play?
Play-by-play is, according to people's definition, like the generally accepted definition, is the person who says a team fight is happening, Tidehunter just punched Crystal Maiden slaps somebody else, and Tinker, he TPs in and does it. Like, they just literally call out what's happening. Like, that's all they're doing, just talking about the play-by-play. Whereas the technical caster usually gets into the details of like, oh, Tinker TP'd into this creep because he wanted to do this specific thing, like some technical mumbo-jumbo.
Mixed.
Yeah. Okay,
If
there
I
you go.
find something really important, I go technical.
Mm-hmm.
If not, I just sort of go casual
Okay, good to hear,
or
good to
game to
hear.
game.
I think everybody should be both, because you can't do one 100% of the time and be, well, unless you want to be like, okay, let's not insert names.
Like that guy.
That one caster guy that we shall not name.
Yeah. Voldemort?
Yeah, Voldemort. Oh, darn it. Alright, so
Oh,
how's
come on.
casting affected you in real life? Because a few people, it's changed some of the things that, like, changed some of their habits. I know for me personally, it's made me a better speaker, but that's just me. So what about you? What has casting done for you?
I have a speaking disorder,
Mhm.
as you can guys tell, and it is really difficult to speak even my own language. And when I'm casting, I'm trying to clarify myself.
Mhm.
Of course, I learned some new words from casting, definitely,
Uh-huh.
and always space to improve. So, it really has clarified my speaking. I'm slowly getting over the speaking disorder of mine. Not even close to the final thing, but I'm
Mhm.
still sort of getting to that point where I say I have improvement.
Mhm.
Because I sort of cast every day, but I almost never publish it because it sounds awful most of the time.
Well, still, even if it sounds awful, you gotta post it, so that way you can look
No,
back 10 years from now and say, hey, look, guys, I was a horrible caster, but now I make millions
no,
of
I was
dollars.
pushing. No, I mean like casting and punching my microphone and like mid record. I say, wait, I'm casting this for YouTube. Why am I punching my microphone?
Because you're so excited. It's like soccer. It's like, yeah, goal! Start punching your microphone.
No. I punch it when I have absolutely not. I'm not punching it when I'm excited. I'm punching it when I'm boring, and not the Yeti, but a small plastic one. It goes off. You hear like hitting the desk and all that.
I don't know. Maybe it's your casting style. Maybe it's your casting style. You need to punch your mic.
Yeah,
Punching mics
I'm
gives you
over with
words.
it.
So,
Yeah,
in the
I'm
mortal
over
words of Minecraft, punching mics gives you words.
Minecraft.
Minecraft. The actual saying is
Minecraft.
punching trees gives me wood, but I was trying to make a play on that.
Yeah, nice try there.
Yeah, that didn't go too well.
Yeah,
Alright,
nice try
so
there.
aside from casting and playing Dota, what do you do for fun?
Well, I used to play guitar, but I lost my tuner,
Ooh.
and I still can't find it.
Ooh.
Where did it go? Aside from Dota,
Mhm.
except the guitar, I play a lot of football, and I mean European football.
Right, soccer.
Soccer.
Mhm. Well, we
It's
call
football.
we call it soccer in the States, but that's
Yeah.
that's because we have American football.
America. And yeah, I play a lot of football. Uh, so- yeah. I am trying to do some source filmmaker movies, but it's not really working.
Mhm.
Especially when I'm trying to teach myself.
Don't worry, yeah, keep at it. It's worth it, man. Because if you can
Yeah.
do that, it's a very valuable skill, especially considering that you want to go into animation.
Mm-hmm. Actually, is yeah, animation. Yeah, it might be a part of it. And graphic design
Oh, my bad. Graphic design. Okay, sorry.
or game design, develop, whatever, same thing.
Develop
Not really,
all
though.
the things.
There are three on its way.
Oh man, just build everything. And okay, so the follow up I'll ask that one would be you play guitar. So what is the most complicated song that you know how to play?
I have actually taught myself everything I know about the guitar. Small Spanish one,
Oops.
acoustic. If anyone is eager to know what it is, let's see. Oh, I forgot the name. Are you kidding me? It was a solo of a Pink. The solo part of "Wish You Were Here" by Pink Floyd.
The solo part.
Actually, yeah, that's the most difficult part, but the most difficult song is that thing.
All right.
"Wish You Were Here" by Pink Floyd.
All right. If you give me a second, I'm posting something posted by one of the people who's watching in Twitch chat because I want to make sure that this goes in the video, just to make sure that they know that I'm listening and they feel special.
They have to.
They have to feel special. It has to go up there. Because you said you punch your mic. Hort, type this in the chat. Punch it.
Now?
No. Well, actually,
I-
sure. Actually, no. Don't punch your Yeti, man. That thing's expensive.
It is expensive. I'm really scared to touch it.
See, exactly.
I barely made this to sound as good as it is now. It can be better, I think. But I don't know. I don't really want to touch it. It's on a knee pad
It's on
because of it's super sensitive. I can't lay it on the desk, so it's on a knee pad when I used to play volleyball.
Oh, you used to play volleyball too, dude.
Yeah, 4 years.
Okay. So you play guitar, you play volleyball, you're going into graphic design, you're working on source editing, the graphics thing.
Filmmaker.
Source filmmaker, my bad. And like you're just doing all these things, and you're casting, and on top of that, you're like still in high school. Like, what the heck, man?
I don't know. StarCraft and the micro paid off.
Oh, StarCraft and Micro
Obviously.
paid off. Okay, thanks for making me feel bad because I played
By the way,
Zerg. I played Zerg, but I was horrible at it, so I couldn't micro.
do you not get? So you know who the overlords are?
Yeah, of course. I know what overlords are.
They're my favorite, but they're just a bit funny.
Overlords are the greatest because they're so full of dirt, but that's StarCraft.
Exactly, that's why I said overlords. Because they're full of dirt.
It all works out. Alright, so what other games do you play? Because I feel like StarCraft might be one, but aside from StarCraft and
Not
Dota.
anymore. Not anymore. No more StarCraft for me.
Oh,
I gave up on it. I played Counter-Strike Global Offensive.
nice.
ARPA. You can see me on the deathmatch just killing everyone from time to time if I feel like it.
Mhm.
I played DayZ.
Nice.
Worth my money, definitely. Awesome game.
Mm-hmm.
Actually learning a bit of German.
Ooh, you're
What's
learning
that?
German.
Mhm.
Okay, cool.
German from high school.
And one
Okay.
more game.
I played the Binding of Isaac. If you give me like 1 second,
Do not open your Steam library. No.
Skyrim. I almost forgot about it. Skyrim.
Oh yeah.
I played a lot of Skyrim, and I've actually done some mods for Skyrim. I think that they got shut down because I haven't been updating them.
Oh.
So no Skyrim mods for you. By Mailman.
No more Skyrim mods.
Yeah.
Okay,
that
that's
was some
good.
fun. Like,
And what will be one game that you recommend to everybody that everybody should play that's not Dota?
Chivalry Medieval Warfare.
Really? Okay.
Just go and express all your anger over that game and see how enemies' heads fly off. It's not the game is okay, but it's just a perfect way to let out all that aggression.
Good point. SEC, do keep in mind that when you said chivalry, I was thinking War of the Roses, which I didn't like. I thought it was stupid.
Medieval Warfare.
Okay, that's good. That's fine. Alright, do you have any interesting talents that you would be able to tell on the internet?
I'm left-handed.
What? No, I don't believe you. I mean, there's really no way you can actually prove it. Okay. My question is, how many fingers am I holding up? This is how you prove it.
Dude, what?
How many fingers am I holding up?
3.
Darn it. Okay, he's left-handed, guys.
Oh, I'm good.
No, I was holding up 10. But it's okay, you were close. Alright, if you guys couldn't tell by the lack of seriousness that we have for these last few questions, we're actually getting to the very end of this interview. And the next question I'll ask you is, do you have any shoutouts that you would like to make, Mailman?
Definitely Count Landing. This is his Steam name. Great dude from the USA. I ain't gonna say anything more about him because he'd probably kill me if he understands about this. Great guy. He is studying game design and develop in college, and he's just an awesome guy. He got me into casting. He is the dude. He's just a let's go cast. He sort of gave up on it. He has been all about his cool recently. He's still an awesome guy. Big shout out to him for getting me into casting. Big shout out to Agni.
Agony?
Agni, yeah. Indian girl. She is the leader of that guild when I talked about, which she related to casting again. and probably army of just keeping everyone together.
Nice.
She used to be our support, one of the supports. I played offlane in the team, and I play a lot with her, and she is awesome.
Nice.
And awesome. I'm a bit aggressive when I play, but she's calm. She's cool. She always gets one for the team.
And actually, Hori brings up a good point. Give link to guild. Do you have a link to the guild that you can throw inside Twitch chat, and I'll put inside the video or description?
Later.
Okay. So later, guys, I'll get that link for you. Guild link.
Yeah.
All right.
You just sort of add one of the admins if you want to. If you just sort of, hey, add me, and they're like, okay, you're in. Congratulations, you have a birthday cake now.
Ooh, really?
No.
Oh.
Cake is a lie.
The cake is a lie. Darn, you play too much. You play too many Valve games.
Yep.
Me thinks you work for Valve. Are you Ice Frog? Are
yeah,
you Ice Frog?
No, I would be swimming in money if I was Ice Frog.
Actually, Ice Frog, he doesn't swim in money. He skates on money. He freezes it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Nice one there.
So where can people find you if they want to find you?
Dude, you asked that one.
I know I did,
Anyways.
but I must ask again.
Okay. Okay. YouTube, Mailman Interview. Go check it out. Casting. Early casting, mostly GI, random podcast, and something new, which I am thinking about. I'm not pretty sure if it's a good idea. We'll see. I'm gonna upload one video soon, and see if you guys like it. On Twitter, you can find me at MailmanDuda, and on Twitch, Mailman GTA. They stole the O away from Duda. Horrible people. But you can find me on Steam, you can arm me, we can have a little chat if you wanna cast me, if you want me to co-cast with you, if you wanna just play, just add me. I'm a friendly guy. Don't even worry about it. I'm not a jerk.
Don't worry, guys. He's very friendly. The very first time I met him, he wanted to like delete everything from my account.
What?
Yep, told you. You totally did.
Yeah.
Cool Blue's totally not speaking slander. Okay, Cool Blue's speaking slander. Mailman's nice. He wouldn't do that. He's too nice.
I won't go post on you.
He woke up. He wanted to get. There you go, guys. His name is Mailman. He's obviously evil because he wants to go postal on you. There.
Not today.
Not today.
Nope.
Maybe tomorrow.
Could be.
Could be tomorrow. I don't really know, but Mailman, would you like to say goodbye to all the beautiful people out there because we are at the end of our interview.
So, any special outro with rainbows?
Nope.
Or just something casual?
Something casual because I have to do the other outro for the other thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, thank you for watching this. Mailman, go look at my stuff. Go look at my Twitter. Go look at my YouTube. I appreciate it. Get some constructive criticism on my YouTube videos. I really need it. Tell me what's wrong with me. I'm not talking about psychological. I got a doctor for that one. So, anyways, again, thanks for watching. Bye bye.
Alright, and that is it for this interview, guys. So this is an interview with Mailman. You heard him. He said check out his stuff, so go check it out. Please leave some constructive criticism, because criticisms are the way of the world. That's how we become better as casters. And also leave some comments below if you want to throw a few comments about this interview. Hort, thank you for joining us. And everybody else who's watching in the future, thank you guys for joining us as well. This has been yet another Casters Network interview. We do plan on having our regularly scheduled interviews on Mondays and Fridays, but I still got to go find more people, so this will be the Friday post for everybody who's wondering. And yeah, that's really it. So thank you, Mailman, for joining us. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Hort, for watching a live stream. And thank you, Internet, for dying on me 5 times. That was great. That was a great part. So yeah, anyway, that's it for this interview. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and as always, we'll see you guys whenever.
Bye bye.